Hello and thank you for joining us on the Thursday edition of Journalist Hangout. I'm Binga Oreshegun. Today on the program. Governor Okpebholo speaks with Journalist Hangout on his achievements in office in 1 year and politics in Edo State. And later on the show, former President Goodluck Jonathan is safe, flies out of cool-hit Guinea-Bissau as federal government receives news of army takeover with profound dismay. Well, I'll be hanging out with Asukwo James and Babajide Kolade Utitoju, who joins us via Zoom. Journalist Hangout starts. Now let's begin the conversation. The Holy Bible admonishes us to know how to number our days. For the governor of Edo State, the occasion of his 100 days in office provides an opportunity for him to take stock and chart a course for the task ahead. 1 year after assuming office as the governor of the South State, Senator Okpebholo said he has redefined governance with his brand of practical governance. In an exclusive interview with our own Babajide Kolade Utitoju, the governor promised not to betray the trust of the people. Let's share that interview with you.
This is an exclusive interview with the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo. He recently marked 1 year in office, and we are here at the government house in Benin to speak with him about his stewardship so far, the challenges that he has had to face, the rot that he met, and that he has been constrained to clear within the first 1 year in office. Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon.
I am seeing you for the first time since you claimed that judicial victory at the Supreme Court to validate your mandate. Was there any time in the course of that judicial battle that you were in two minds, you were wondering whether that mandate could be taken away by the courts?
Jede, thank you very much. Since I won, I had confidence. Even during my campaign period, I had confidence that I will win. Each time we go to court, I believe I'll continue to win until finally I won from the Supreme Court. Now, during that period, the problem I had was the decay in infrastructure I met in Edo State. Of course, we had a governor for 8 years in Edo State, but there was actually nothing or ground that the governor left behind for me. Number one, he did not even hand over to me. That was first step.
Yeah.
If he had anything to show, he would have at least handed over a note to say, this is like this, this is like this. When we talk about the infrastructural decay in Edo, everybody can see it is visible. In education, it is visible. The only thing we hear on the social media, Edo best, Edo this, Edo that. On roads, the only thing we see is there with us, this is Federal Road. Who are those people that are plying that road? Are they not Edo people? So this is what I met, and whether I will lose in court, that idea wasn't in my mind at all.
Yes, the feeling that people had was that somehow along the way that the electoral victory could be taken away from you, because we were reading on social media that you rigged the election and that they were confident that the judiciary will address that rigging. So that was why I asked the question that, were you afraid that the judiciary could agree with them that you rigged the election and then take that mandate away?
Let me make it very clear. Edo people spoke. when I contested for Senate in Edo Central, where I came from, APC since 1999 had never won any form of election
In Edo Central.
in Edo Central. But when I came in to contest for Senate, I won. And let me also, I will shock you that the incumbent senator, Senator Clifford Odia, could not even think of going to court because it was overwhelming. In his own home, in his own house, people from his house voted for me. If you watch him, maybe carefully, maybe either him or his wife voted for me because I'm loved by the people. In Edo State, when I say these are baby politicians, that is why they were myopic. That they will take the destiny in court. How are they going to take it when Edo people have voted and have spoken very loudly? So how do they think they will win in court? Look at first instance. The tribunal is 3/3. That means no case. Appeal, the same thing. Supreme Court, the same thing. You mean all these people in these 3 steps, they can lie? And Edo people can lie by speaking with their votes. So they were just doing social media, they have money to waste. Those people, because they didn't do anything, they don't say they have so much money they stole and they are wasting it. That was that.
Let's start with education. We've seen some very disturbing pictures of schools without roofs, of classes matched, of infrastructure generally in a state of decay in the schools here in Edo State. In a nutshell, how would you describe the Edo Best? What were the things that they should have done in respect of Edo Best that they didn't do, that you are now having to deal with now?
First of all, when you talk about Edo Best wasn't existing. It was a scam. When I came, the first thing that I did was to make a tour around primary and secondary schools. And it was a sorry situation. Let me go to the tertiary institution first, the university, Ambosali University, which is state-owned university. They were giving 41 million naira monthly as subvention to the school. 41 million naira. But the consultant that will tell them this is how it is, this is how it will go, they were getting 57 million. Just one man is collecting 57 million. The university community, 41 million.
You are paying consultants.
They were paying consultant 57 million.
Okay.
School authority, university community, light or water, everything you can think of, pay salary, 41 million naira. What is best in that? Well, the first thing I did was to increase it to 500 million so that these people can pay salary and maintain the school.
Stand on their own.
And stand on their own without looking for anybody. For a very long time, for 8 years, they didn't have governing council. They didn't have BC. They had acting VC, no governing council. So they were just doing Obasanjo's bid, anything Obasanjo's bid. So, first of all, to rescue the school, I have to give them 500 million as their subvention. Now, when we come to the secondary schools, I entered a primary school where I met children. I say, hello, children. Where are your books? One child stood up. He told me, sir, we are sorry we don't have our books here. I said, why? He said, because it will soon rain. And when you look up, you see the sky. All of them ran into the headmaster's office to go and hide themselves. Teachers, children will be there. That was how bad it was. And even when we talk about what they call the Edo Best, it's just a tablet. It's not up to a half size of iPad. So it's only the teacher that has it. Now, the curriculum that they were teaching our children are from Kenya, not even
Kenya
our.
curriculum.
So it's what they are feeding from there because it's online. Just like you take your phone, you can use your phone to do social media, do anything, you can view anything. That is what they are teaching our children. So we said, no, we can't accept this. For you to even talk about Edo Best, first of all, let's talk about school access program, where children can have quality classroom, quality teacher, toilet, and water, potable water to drink in school. That is why you see we went into this massively. In the first phase, we have done 63. We renovated and built new schools, fenced all the schools.
63 schools.
63 schools are ready, and many are still ongoing. About 48 are ongoing now. And after this phase, we are facing another one because practically no government school that is good in Edo State.
All the schools.
All the government schools.
Sorry.
No school that is not in a sorry state. No school. Go on the street, ask anybody. This is Okpebholo. The school we went to day for yesterday, I took some PDP people. For PDP to see what their PDP government did in Edo. See how children came out jubilating. I feel like I was in heaven because of the joy in those children. Tears coming out of my eyes because these children, the first time I came, they were all sad. Now they're happy. They were running after me. My vehicle was going, they were running after us. I was telling them, please take it easy. Let them go back. Let all of them go back to their classrooms. Now they can have even a lab with AC in their schools. Now what I said is that interactive board. That is the next phase now. We are going to provide them with internet. Then
to have the funds to do all.
Let me tell you, that is why we have our president. A man with bold economic reform. So he's giving us the money to work for our people. I will continue to work for our people. And one thing about the president is that he will always ask you a question whenever he sees you. That means he knows that he has given you such amount of money. Okpebholo, how are your schools? How are your children? How is Edo? I'm surprised there are some things that I think president would not notice. He takes notice of every detail.
Wow.
So the money coming and you are not using it on your own. One day he will ask you.
Let's talk about the teachers. What are your plans for them? Because it's one thing to build good school infrastructure. It's another thing to ensure that the quality of instruction is good enough for you to have good products out of those schools. So what plan do you have for the teachers?
Well, you see, we've started massive recruitment of teachers. About 5,000 teachers. Another phase of 3,000 is coming. That way, if a child is going to school, he knows that he's going to meet teachers in the school, not 3 teachers to a whole primary school, secondary school, 3 teachers, a whole school. In this state.
What can 3 teachers do to the host?
That is where you see magic of Obasaki.
You are exaggerating.
Where primary 1 and primary 2 will be in one class. Primary 3 and primary 4 will be in one class. 5 and 6 in one class. So even the 3 teachers we are talking about, 1 headmaster, then 2 teachers.
To teach
a whole school.
Do you have evidence?
Of course, the schools are there. We'll go and ask them.
2 teachers.
If you permit me, we can take a tour this afternoon. We take a tour.
Wow.
We go to schools. They are not far from here. Inside the town, inside Benin City. I'm not talking about another local government. Benin City, Okpebholo. I'm not talking of far Odiomo. I'm not talking of Edo Central. I'm not talking about Edo North. Those ones don't even know what is a teacher. Community were contributing money to hire teachers
For their schools.
for their schools.
Hmm.
So whether Obaseki actually mean well for our people, I'm telling you, he didn't mean well for our children.
Okay. Let's talk about the roads infrastructure, roads generally. It is believed that Edo State does not have good roads, and some of the federal roads are very bad. Some of them are ravaged by erosion and floods, especially the Lagos road that passes the front of University of Benin. People have been complaining for years. Seems like there's no solution. What are you doing currently to address road infrastructure? Because there's a lot of gaps that need to be filled.
First of all, thank you. I'm happy that you watch what we have started doing in this government. There's no road in Edo by the time we are 4 years that we are not going to touch. When I mean touch, we are going to provide them those roads with proper drainage. Because Edo system, the way they built this state, there was no drainage at all. Apart from what Oshomole did, I'm not even talking about these last 8 years because they have not done anything. Many a times people see me, oh, Okpebholo, why are you not smiling? Why should I smile when I'm facing my front is bad road? My left is bad road. My right is bad road. So when I'm thinking of how I'm fixing this one, I'm seeing another one. I'm seeing another one. These are the problems I inherited. So it's difficult for me to even think of myself. But the problems I met on ground. That is why it was also difficult for me to say, I will not be here. Let me travel. I can't travel. Throughout my 1 year, I only went to Scotland. I went to Scotland just once. And I spent 5 days. Because of this terrible situation, the terrible situation that we met here. Instead of me taking the money to travel, I will use the money to work here.
Yes.
Because what matters to me, what will give me joy is what I will leave behind. That is what I think is important. That is what I think is necessary. I'm not ready to leave Edo the way I met it. Because by the time I'm out of government, I'm going to stay in my village.
When you wanted to build a goose.
And I'm doing it. I'm also doing Obasaki's village now.
So the road to his village.
He doesn't have a road.
I know. Yes.
I'm telling you, he doesn't have a road. And the pictures are there. It's not, we can even travel there. You ask the king of his community, you ask the market women. I am doing it. You will see it yourself. Evidence is there.
He didn't do his own road for 8 years.
My brother, he did not even visit his village for 8 years. Not even road.
Is that what the people are saying? Or you?
That is what they are saying. When I went there to campaign, I was in his village to campaign. And I told them, if your son will not do it for you, I will do it for you. Vote for me. And they voted for me massively in his village.
But he defeated you then.
No. Go and find out.
You won.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Most results that they paraded, Obaseki paraded, were fake results.
So you defeated him?
I defeated even Obaseki's father's house. His brothers were campaigning for me. Obaseki's brothers campaigned for me. They came to me and they decamped. And I had the video, I had the pictures. They will tell you I'm Obaseki God. Even when we campaigned in Oreado, they came to the camp. I'm Obaseki.
So whom did they offend that is people will now reject him?
First of all, you need to, when you are in government, you should be able to work for your people. When you don't work for your people, you think they will like you. Go to my village.
So I want you to go back to what I talked about earlier, the training. I was saying you can build fantastic schools, but you need quality teachers.
Yeah, what we are doing.
Where are you going to find them?
What we are doing is, apart from recruiting teachers, we also organize training for them. These are things that we are doing. Even the 5,000 teachers we just staffed, we have started organizing training for them.
Okay.
Yes. We bring quality people, quality hands to train them. Very soon, you will see what we'll be doing. We will build computer centers in all the schools, in all the wards in Edo State, so that our children can even see the computers. That's Edo Best they are talking about. Is now that we want to implement it. Any child that does not have hands on computers in Edo, how are you going to talk about Edo Best? What is the best in education? Is it not the quality you gave to them? It's the quality.
How have you been able to bring leaders across political lines together to jump in with you and solve the problems confronting the states? How have you been able to do that?
Leaders are very easy to manage. Very easy. They are the easiest people to manage.
So some of them can be overbearing.
They can be overbearing, but that's really, you still also need to manage them. How do you manage and respect them? If I can come to your house in the morning, I will tell you, oh, I've come to greet you. How is your wife? Do you have tea in your house? Let's drink tea together. Will you fight me? You won't fight me. If you bring me 10 problems, maybe I solve 2, others are waiting, will you fight? You won't fight. So, I respect them. I see them as my father because they're senior me.
Yes.
I don't see why they should fight. So what we are enjoying in Edo is peace. I will continue to enjoy it.
And that takes us to security. You came in, and shortly after you took office, we had the unfortunate killings in Uromi. And you also had to deal with cultism, which had been a big problem in this state and the South generally. What is the security situation currently? And explain to me how you were able to solve this problem of cultism in Edo State.
That is why we are taking the measure that we have taken decisively to deal with the issue. Can hardly hear that somebody is killed. People, nightlife is back to Benin City.
Cultists used to kill people.
Of course, in last year you got about 300 people, 2024. Before Obaseki left government, about 300 people were killed. Then immediately as we came in, they killed about 6 persons. Then I said, no, it cannot happen under my watch. And I tried as much as possible to invite the head of the groups. And they came to government house and I told them, it should stop. If it happens again, I'm going to be ruthless. I must be ruthless. And I mean it. And I thought I was joking. 3 days later, they went and killed somebody. And I invited them. I said, which group? They pointed out the group that did it. And I picked the guy, locked him up, moved to his house, demolished it. The other people will learn from them. Nobody wants his house to be demolished for nothing.
Yes.
Then they tried it in another place. I went there, I demolished. Even now, if they try it, I will demolish again. If you know anybody in that form, please tell him because I will demolish their house.
Okay, so you dealt with cultism. from the evidence available to us. So how about other kidnapping? There are still a lot of kidnapping still goes on, especially on the highways outside.
Kidnapping has become an epidemic, but we have trained over 2,000 vigilante and hunters. It's going down gradually. It's not like before that today you hear kidnap, next tomorrow you hear kidnap. No, it's really, to be honest with you, it has gone down here.
Okay.
In the past 3 weeks, I'm not hearing any information about kidnapping. Our people are going after them. People sleep in the bush.
Yes, so
Waiting.
hunters.
Yes, my hunters. Waiting to see such people parading themselves in the night. So we are tough at it, and we are ready to chase them out of our land. This Edo is not a place for any criminal.
So from what your vigilantes and other volunteers are doing, are you convinced that state police will be able to work if we eventually agree to state police as a country?
Yeah, well, if they agree, yes, of course, it will work, because these people that we are taking into all this vigilante and the rest, if you are coming to form state police, they are still the same people you are going to use. And to me, policing is based on grassroots. You know the person, you know this person, you know the other person. When somebody is committing crime that is not from that place, you should be able to know that this person is not from here and is committing this crime. So state police, if welcomed by the federal, that's okay. For me, I will support anything that is good for Nigeria, for Edo State.
Okay. So let's go to the health sector. I understand that you had some interventions in that sector lately. In what state did you meet the health sector of Edo State? And what steps are you taking currently to make them much better?
What we meant in health sector was as the same thing like schools. When I was campaigning, I keep telling them, look, vote for me. I will intervene in primary healthcare, secondary healthcare. And to be honest with you, we have renovated over 80 primary healthcare across the local government, across wards. And we will still continue to do it. We have recruited doctors for remote areas, pay them well so that they can stay there and work there. This, I was shocked. Former deputy governor came to me and said, Monday, thank you very much. I said, why are you thanking me? He said, in my own community, my mother called me. You send doctors to their community and they are there. So that is how it should be. There are areas where they have primary health care and there's no doctor, no nurse.
No nurse.
No nurse, no doctor. But now they have.
And how about the equipment that they made?
We bought several equipment. You watch what we did yesterday on that video, you can see them. People are jubilating. People are happy. Let me tell you, the money that is given to us by the president is not for me to keep in my house. It's not for me to keep for private use. It's to work for the people so that the people will be happy. And that is why they voted for me. That is why they voted for me. And I will not betray that trust. I am not the best person in Edo State. I am not the tallest. I'm not the biggest. I am from a poor home. I used to cut broom to sell so that I can buy sandals, sew clothes for Christmas, even to buy rice for us to eat on Christmas Day. So if they have trusted me to say you can deliver for us, why will I betray that trust? That is why I said I am introducing practical governance to Edo people. Watch, see it, say it.
Your Excellency, within your first 100 days in office, you revived Edo Line, which had been famous in our country through the years. How is Edo Line doing now, and what other steps do you intend to take to improve commuting within the estates?
Thank you very much. You know, Edo Line is to me like a passion.
Yes, because we grew up with it.
We met it. Edo Line disappeared, but it will never disappear again. Now we have just bought CNG buses to add to their fleet. Yes. So this, to me, is...
How many CNG buses are we looking at?
50 for them.
Yes.
50 for mass transit within the city.
So cumulatively now, how many vehicles have you bought for Edo Line?
Initially, we delivered them 100, but we bought 150. We have 50 here. I can show you. So we want to see how they are doing with the 100 first, before we can release that 50, plus CNG that is coming.
Let's talk about your party as we bring this conversation home. Many governors are defecting to the APC, but people are saying that it is not about governors defecting, that is not what will give APC victory. That this APC, in 2027, the election will be between the APC and the Nigerian people, and that these governors will have little or no say when the Nigerian people decide to vote. As far as they are concerned, APC cannot form the next government. What is the state of APC in Edo State currently? Remember, Edo State, PDP used to be strong in Edo State and neighboring states. What should we expect?
Should I speak for
2027? Do you think Edo people will vote for President Tinubu, because President Tinubu was defeated here in the last election?
Let me tell you something. If you will vote for me, they will first of all vote for Tinubu. We promised 3.5 million votes. We are not joking. When I say everybody should be wearing Asewaju's cap, if you look at that man, is he not wearing Asewaju cap?
He is, but he's not an ordinary voter. We are talking about the masses now.
The masses.
The masses are not wearing.
Let me tell you, yesterday, I want to shock you. I went out with PDP people to inspect projects. I was getting an interview. I said, if we are to talk about election today, with crowds standing, I didn't invite them. I said, if we are to vote today, do you think people will not vote for APC? Everybody there said APC. You can even watch yesterday on the video that a woman who has never voted in her life, I don't know her, said, I will now vote.
It's you. There's a distinct.
Let me tell you, the difference between me and Asewaju, there is no difference. Anybody that will not love Asewaju will not love me. Asewaju is our father. And Asewaju is everywhere on the street in Edo. Have you not seen his big board already everywhere? Am I the one putting it?
But it does not translate to votes.
It translates. That is what it means. What make vote is the popularity, how popular you are in that community. That is it.
You are popular. No, politics is local.
Asewaju is even more popular than me here now, because Edo people already know that what I'm doing is because of Asewaju's impact. I'm telling you. You will see the result that will come out from here, because there's no opposition here in Edo. Everybody is for Asewaju here.
Obaseki's people are not for us.
Does Obaseki have any man here? Let him come here now. Is Oshomole not on the street here? Oh, let him come.
By the time election gets close,
Yes.
we'll see them. They will come.
Who?
The Obaseki.
Obaseki.
And no, when we are close to the election.
If I'm telling you, anytime he comes to Edo, wherever he is, you'll be hearing me now. Let him come.
You are trying to frighten him.
I'm not frightening him. He knows. It's the record that will tell you whether he should come or not. You can't scam Edo and come here. Let him. He cannot come. I'm telling you.
Because of his poor record.
His poor record will not make him to come. When children can stand to pray for me, no child on the street will pray for Obaseki. No mother on the street will pray for Obaseki.
Is that bad?
Very bad. I think we need to go out together.
But the even Labour Party did well here.
When?
Labour Party.
In the election that took place, that by-election that took place in Edo Central and Ovia, did you see them? We have never produced the kind of result we produce in Esan. APC, some people, Edo people, you are going to tell him thank you, is the vote. You see that flyover is very dear to Edo people. You see the one in Adesuwa is very dear to Edo people. You see that road we are doing, Safle Road, is very dear to Edo people. So these are the things that we speak for Asewaju here.
And he will win here.
Perfectly. If he will not win, I will resign as governor.
No, don't make that problem.
I am telling you. I am the one telling you.
No election can be very.
There is no election here for him. There is no election for
him. Proclamation for
my brother, forget it. I'm a politician. Oh. I understudied Chief Aneni. My style of politics is not thuggery. It's grassroots. If you come, do you see me with elite? Are you see me with ordinary people on the street? Have you, since you are becoming, since you came, have you seen me with elite people? I am with the grassroots.
Yeah, you're on ground.
I'm on ground, homeboy.
It's a fine place to leave it, Your Excellency. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you again.
Thank you very much.
We wish you Godspeed as you continue.
Thank you.
Running affairs of our good people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, that was an exclusive interview with Babajide BKO with the Edo State governor. But BKO, let's start this way. You had that conversation with the governor. What would you identify as the key takeaways of this interview? He said a lot of things, but in your opinion, just in 1 minute.
I think that the governor made the point clear that he has so much to do. He's not a happy man because when he sees challenges here, he's trying to fix that challenge. He discovers there's another big challenge somewhere else. So he has his job cut out for him. And he made it clear that he does not travel out of Nigeria. He's traveled out of Nigeria just once because there is so much work to do. He is somebody who has no ears. He's just very down to earth, very direct in the way he does his job. And that's why I could say that he's very popular in the state currently. So the people love him. And they expect a lot from him. And in just 1 year, I think he has done enough to send the right message to people that he's going to be one of the best governors in the history of the state.
Okay. All right. In 1 minute, Asukwa, your key takeaways.
I think from what I'm seeing in this interview, it's just like a friendly conversation. You know, I could see a governor who is putting his heart and his soul into making sure that he delivers for the people. Because everything he was just saying just about the people, you know. And so he will be very angry if he does not succeed. And that is what I just saw in that interview. Very, very interesting conversation.
Very, very
honestly.
interesting conversation. Good one, BKO. But we need to go on this quick break. And when we return, we'll round off the conversation. Don't go away.